Hey guys, thanks for working on that thumbnail. This weekend I saw Ex Machina starring Domhnall Gleeson, Oscar Isaac, and Eva Vikander. And guys, this is with the K review. I'm Victor, and you know what? We've been trying to create this AI for years. Why? Why haven't we tried to create flying monkeys? I want to know. Don't you?
With a K review.
It's VIC?
No, it's with a K.
Oh.
So over the past month, I've been hearing a lot about Ex Machina, and I didn't really know what to expect with this movie. All I've been seeing is this guy sitting in a room talking to this robot, and that's about it. This movie actually starts out a little bit weird because this guy is sitting at his computer, his name is Caleb, and he gets picked in this contest, and he goes over to this guy's house, and he's like this big tech guru guy. He's one of those like really smart people who like, when you're talking to him, he's kind of like, hey man, it's so cool to meet you.
I want you to hear what I'm going to say.
That guy's played by Oscar Isaac, and I don't think I really remember him from a whole lot of movies. I guess he was Prince John in that Robin Hood movie done by Russell Crowe, but I don't even remember him from that. But in this movie, he does this really good job of being arrogant, and he does that really good job also of keeping this movie like a mystery. But what's really interesting about this movie is the actress who plays Eva. And the woman who plays her is Eva Vikander. And again, I haven't seen her in a lot of movies. I mean, she's been in all those, but either I haven't seen them or I just didn't recognize her in them. And she does a really great job in this movie of playing a robot. And then you have Domhnall Gleeson who plays Caleb in the movie. And I would have to say, like, out of all the performances in the movie, I did like his the best. And in the movie, he is supposed to be going to doing the Turing test. And I never really heard about the Turing test before, but I guess that's when a person interacts with the computer and then they can't tell if they're interacting with a computer or an actual human being. However, things are a little bit different with this movie because when he goes there, he knows that he's talking to a robot. So the whole movie kind of revolves around Caleb, Eva, and Oscar Isaac's characters, Nathan. And I wanted to wonder why this movie was what it was, because like throughout the entire movie you get those really interesting conversations between Caleb and Eva, and I enjoyed it. I really like seeing a movie that wasn't like really expansive, like it was all based in this underground place. I really like seeing this because it didn't do too many of the cliched things, you know, he learns about the robot, he eventually has sex with the robot, which he may or may not have, unless that determines whether you want to go see a movie of a guy having sex with a robot. Hey, each his own, man. But there are a lot of things in this movie that could have been cliched. And again, there are some things at the end of this movie that I do think might have been a little bit on the cliched point. But I did enjoy the ending of the movie because it really kind of reminded me of Drive. Like with Ryan Gosling, because like a lot of the music towards the end of this really is like that heart-pounding type of music to where it's just so loud in the theaters, your brain is just locked into everything. And really that's what this movie does, is it does pull you in. It does make you really think about, is Eva like a human, or is she developing human emotions? Is Nathan really as whacked out as he really is? And there is one point in this movie, by the way, that I really thought I was watching Pulp Fiction, because there's a point where Nathan and another person dances in the movie, and not to make a big deal about it, but it was the funniest damn thing that I saw this year on screen. But in general, Alex Garland, who wrote and directed this movie, he did a really great job. This is like his first like debut film. He's written other stuff in the past. I'll have a link down in the description if you guys want to see any of his past movies. But Ex Machina is a really interesting movie. I would say that this movie is definitely worth you going to see it in the theater, paying whatever price that you want, and when it comes out on video, make sure that you rent it, and when it comes up on streaming, make sure to put it in your... I had a joke for that, but it failed about halfway through. Put it in your #1 spot. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching my show. I do appreciate all the viewers and subscribers that I do have. Make sure to give With a K whack right here if you want to subscribe. Whack up there if you want to see any of my past reviews. Leave a little whacked out comment below and let me know what is your favorite movie about machines. And let's do no Terminator stuff. Nothing. I don't want to see anything down there about Terminators. I want to know what movie you really liked that made you really believe that the person in the movie was portraying the robotic character very well. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, never forget, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back and seeing me. Beep boop.